There was an actual earthquake in Japan just as the BOJ made its announcement today. How appropriate. It's a huge step for the Japanese. What we're getting here is a big dose of Milton Friedman by way of Paul Volcker. Friedman, of course, famous for saying inflation is always and everywhere a monetary phenomenon, which means if you want inflation, put more money in circulation. And that's what Kuroda-san aims to provide. Here's where the Volcker part comes in. Remember, he took the Fed from targeting interest rates to targeting the money supply, and that's what the BOJ is going to do now. A different measure. They're going to use base money instead of M2. Base money, the amount of currency in circulation plus bank reserves. Now, they aim to double this in 2 years. That means adding more than 1% of Japan's GDP in cash each year. The Fed's done no more than 0.5%, so they're doubling down on QE. And here's something the Fed has never done and probably never will do. The BOJ is also going to buy ETFs, yes, stocks, and REITs, real estate. They want to push up the stock and real estate markets in Japan. The idea boosts the wealth effect, raise consumer demand, and Betty, bring up inflation.
So they're so focused on creating inflation. Why is that, Mike?
Well, because deflation is just as bad, some would say worse than inflation. It basically stops economic activity. People always waiting for prices to fall. And as activity slows, incomes drop, you get a vicious cycle. If you create inflation, people tend to buy more sooner to get ahead of price increases. And inflation also erodes debt. You can pay back what you bought yesterday with cheaper yen today.